Borrowing chords refers to the practice of using chords from parallel major and minor keys in a chord progression. For example, in the key of C major, a composer could borrow chords from C minor, or the other way around. Since the tonic remains the same, this is not considered a modulation. The chords add a unique color to the overall major or minor tonality. In a major key, we have the following diatonic triads. Here are these chords in the key of C major. The following are the most common chords from a minor key. Here are those chords in the key of C minor. If we compose a chord progression in the key of C major, we can borrow the chords from C minor. The typical 5 and 7 diminished chords are the same in both major and minor, so we won't be concerned with these chords when borrowing. The chords that are most often borrowed from a minor key into a major key include lay in solfege. In other words, the flat 6 of the minor scale. In the key of C, this is A flat. The 2 diminished, minor 4, and major 6 all incorporate this note. Here is a diatonic progression in the key of C major. Let's hear the progression. The 2, 4, and or 6 chord in this progression could be replaced with their equivalent chords from minor, 2 diminished, minor 4, or major 6. Let's replace them all to hear the difference. It is also common to borrow the minor 1 and major 3 chords. These chords do not include lay, the flat 6 of the key, but they do include may, the flat 3. Here is another diatonic chord progression in the key of C major. Let's hear the progression. Let's replace the second and third major 1 chords with minor 1, the minor 3 with major 3, and the second major 4 with minor 4. This will leave the sound of the major key at the beginning and end, providing for an expressive contrast between major and minor key sounds. Here is the sound of this progression with borrowed chords. It is also possible to have a progression in a minor key that borrows from the parallel major. Because of the wealth of chords that are possible between the 3 types of minor scales, most of the chords from the major key are found in one of the 3 minor scales. The most common chord to borrow when in a minor key is major 1. Here's a chord progression in minor ending on the major 1. The difference note-wise between the major 1 and the minor 1 is the third of the chord. The use of the major 1 chord at the end of a minor composition is referred to as a Picardy ending, with a Picardy third in the 1 chord. Let's summarize. Borrowing chords refers to the practice of using chords from the parallel minor within a major key, or chords from the parallel major in a minor key. When in a major key, the most common chords to borrow from minor include lay, the flat 6 of the minor scale, 2 diminished, minor 4, and major 6. In addition, when in a major key, it is common to borrow chords from minor that include may, the flat 3 of the scale, minor 1, and major 3. In a minor key, the most common chord to borrow from major is the major 1.